Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette Sports YouTube page. I am Brad Everett, joined today by our Boys Athlete of the Week. It was a pretty big weekend for him. On Friday, he was accepted into West Point, and on Saturday, he won his second consecutive WPIAL Class 3A diving title there in his home pool at North Allegheny. Ethan, thanks for coming on with us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thing I've been curious about, I just have to ask first off, your last name being Maravich, are you any relation to Pistol Pete?
Yeah, there's a relationship there.
Do you know what it is?
There's a connection through my grandfather. I'm not really sure though.
Okay. Is that a question that you get very often related to him?
I get that question a lot, yeah.
Okay. There's probably people that think that, you have to be a basketball player then, I guess, right?
I don't got a shot.
You weren't Pistol Pete. You were more ecstatic Ethan after winning your second consecutive WPIAL title. What was harder to do, to win that first time or to come back and to do it a second time?
Come back and do it a second time. Because I was running away from, I was trying to defend myself instead of chase people and catch up.
What did you do to celebrate on Saturday? Did you do anything afterwards fun to, kind of celebrate the occasion?
Yeah, we did a North Allegheny diving team party. And all the NA divers and the NA coaches there were together. It was really fun, and we rewatched WPIALs, and we had a blast.
That's cool. Between just between being accepted to West Point and the diving title, how special of a weekend was it for you?
It was electric. It was awesome. Found out on Friday afternoon that I got in. I got my letter, and it set the mood for the whole weekend. It was going to be a great weekend. And then diving on Saturday, it was just the cherry on top.
How long have you wanted to go to West Point?
Wanted to go for a while now. Probably when I found out that I could go and I could dive there too, and then I've always just wanted to go after that.
Okay. Now you will be on the diving team there is your goal. Now when you actually get into the military, I mean, is like being a diver for the military, like, is that something that you would want to do?
Like a swimmer, like a dive swimmer, you mean?
Yeah, kind of a dive swimmer, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's maybe. I probably want to do something with planes or aviation when I get in the military, but that's a long way away, so plans might change.
No doubt. You'll be going for a PIAA title here early in March up at Bucknell. What would it mean to close your high school career with a state title?
That mean it all. That means that's the ultimate goal, is to win the state championship. But I have to try my best, and I have to worry about myself, and just it would be awesome to do it.
You won the bronze medal up there last year. I know the champion graduated. The silver medalist is back this year. Do you think it's going to take a career best dive to win?
Yeah, it would have to be one of my best meets I compete if I really want to. I want to close it and win. It's going to take one of my best meets and probably my best dive.
All right. I've never really done any diving like you, but like there's certain dives that I've done in the pool, including the cannonball and the belly flop. When done at a high level, what is the more impressive dive, the cannonball or the belly flop?
The belly flop. That one takes some guts to do. It's a hard one.
It is. It is. Yeah, like I prefer the cannonball myself. I think of those two. One guy that would probably be pretty good at those, especially the cannonballs, would be Lincoln Hoke, who was a standout football player at North Allegheny this year. Now, you played on the football team. You had never played before. and you came out and you were the kicker for the Tigers this year. How did that kind of come about?
Well, I volunteered for something last year, and I was parking cars with Coach Walker, and we just started talking about the football team, and he asked what I did, and I told him like my whole story of how I played soccer, I quit swimming, and then I quit swimming, and now I'm a diver. And he was like, "Well, you played soccer, so you want to try out for the kicker?" And I was like, "You know what? I'll give it a shot." And I wasn't terrible, so he said I could play, and I had a good time. It was fun.
Yeah, you made, I think, 6 field goals on the season, and you guys went to a WPIAL championship game. You guys finished as the runner-up. Just kicking, for the season. What was that like? What was that experience like for you?
It was fun. It's different being a part of a team sport again. Instead of diving, it's just all individuals and like you're focused about yourself. But when you're in a team sport, you got 10 other people on the field and you're worried about them too.
Now, you've had some unexpected athletic success in high school because you didn't come into high school as a diver. So that was kind of like unexpected that you've got to this point, and you didn't think you'd be a football player, and you ended up being a football player. Is there any chance that we'll end up seeing you kick in an Army-Navy game at some point?
I don't, probably not. I don't think so. That would be cool. That would be funny though.
Now, like you're very gifted physically, mentally. When you're going up to, for a big dive, how similar is it to when you're going to kick an extra point or a field goal?
It's almost the exact same. You just have to block out all the noise and just focus on what you're doing now and what's in front of you. You can't think of anything behind you.
Now, just one more thing wanted to touch on. The Olympics are going on right now. We're recording this on Sunday, a few hours after the United States beat Canada in the gold medal hockey game. Were you watching the game? And if so, where were you watching it with? And, who were you watching it with?
I was watching it, and I was watching it with the third place at WPIAL. His name is Carter Wells. I was watching it with his family at his house, and we were eating donuts for breakfast. It was a great time.
That's awesome. If you were in the Winter Olympics, which sport would you want to play?
I want to play hockey. That'd be cool.
Hockey?
That'd be so
Okay.
cool to play hockey.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you might say like snowboarding or skiing or something like that. No?
That'd be cool too, but I mean, you fall, you're breaking an arm, breaking a leg. Looks dangerous.
Yeah, like I've seen a couple athletes being like like airlifted from the slope too, and that kind of scares me a little bit. So no doubt. Well, hey man, I really appreciate your time on this today, Ethan. Yeah, man, congratulations on winning the title, and best of luck up at Bucknell next month. And I wish you best of luck moving forward too. Okay.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.